Hey guys, I'm back. You know, this poor little thumb has been injured in so many videos. I don't know why, but had an unfortunate spring-assisted blade accident yesterday. Filming a video that, well, you will have seen it by now. But anyway, look what we got just in time for the end of August, for our last box in August. It showed up during August, so we're thrilled. But we've got our Shit Hits the Fan mystery gear box for August. I'm on a little bit of a time frame, so we're going to just get right into it. But for unboxing today, I'm going to use the awesome, the amazing, I love this, the off-grid pre-production Black Mamba. Been carrying this thing everywhere. I love this knife. I can't wait till the full production model is actually in production and I can get my hands on one of the, you know, final versions. But this knife has been amazing. Oh no. Oh no. Looks like Shit Hits the Fan has gone the way of Alpha Outpost. Oh. Well, this could be really interesting or not fun at all, but we'll see what we've got. So, yeah, let me get everything unpacked here, and then we'll go through it. By the way, for anybody who has not seen the video on this, I'm going to put a link to the little unboxing video here, the review of the Black Mamba, because it's awesome. So, anyway, so for those of you who are not familiar with Shit Hits the Fan box, so it is another subscription box with multiple levels, each level building off the one behind it. So we are looking at the Elite box. What I pay every month for what's in this box is $89.99. Okay, I get everything that comes in the primary, the Pro, I think they used to be called Basic, but now it's Primary, Pro, and then of course Elite. So what we are going to do is go item by item through the Primary and then the Pro and the Elite and look at everything. Of note, okay, so all the values they give here are MSRP. Everything in here comes from the Bud K catalog. All right, this is their box. You may, and there's a good chance that people often do find this stuff for cheaper somewhere else. So when we talk about the values, those are MSRP values. It doesn't mean that you can't find it cheaper than that. Just know that. But the prices, those are fixed prices, right? That's how much each level costs. So let's roll right into this with the primary box for August 2018. This would cost $19.99 a month. They say that the August MSRP value there is $60.95. And we're starting right off the bat with the crossbow mini 50-pound for $19.99. Now this is amazing because the Alpha Outpost crappy crossbow box, that was a $50 crossbow. But you know, anyway, MSRP, same 50 pounds, same, almost the exact same thing. Plastic crossbow. This one comes with more bolts. This one does not look as difficult to put together. $19.99, half the price, less than half the price. So, assembly is physically a little tougher to get, excuse me, to get the string connected, but following the instructions a lot easier than Alpha Outposts, quicker than Alpha Outposts. It says ABS body and fiberglass bow. If this is the bow, this is straight up metal. There's no fiberglass in here. But, you know, they gave us some little cutout targets and everything. It's not bad. Got to adjust the sights a little bit on this thing. And then went right through the box. And there it is, sticking out the other side. It's cool. This guy's got fully adjustable sights, which is nice. I mean, they're very flimsy little sights, but at least they're fully adjustable sights. Also, as I was just messing with it, I fired a shot before I adjusted the sights. It went way high. It hit the wood fence. Unlike Alpha Outposted bolts, it did not break. It did not ricochet back and hit me. So I'm going to put this one in the like it pile. Next item we're going to look at is a foldable twist razor for $4.99. Another Trailblazer. Foldable twist razor for $4.99. So you get 4 spare blades, which is nice. I don't know how this works. Oh, look at that. That's interesting. It's actually kind of nifty. This is something that would have been really useful to me out in the field. Now, I don't know how these razor blades are. I use, you know, I buy into the hype. I have a fancy 5-blade, whatever. That is pretty cool, though. Alright, so I know it's been a little bit of a change. I had to pack up and go to a doctor's appointment, but I'm back. So we were looking at this cool razor thing. I think this is actually kind of a nifty idea. Now, like I was saying before, these razor heads, I don't know how efficient they are. There are some people that are going to swear by the simple old little bit design. These 2 blades, I don't know if this is just a plain, did you guys hear that? I don't know if this is a plain plastic strip or what it is, but you get 4 extra blades. Nowhere to store them in here or anything, but that's pretty cool. I can play with this all day and pretend it's a radar or something on top of R2-D2's head. I don't know. But that's interesting. Again, I don't know how it shaves, so I can't really rate that part of it. But nifty to take into the field with you and stuff. If you're going to be shaving in the field, consider it part of good hygiene and everything, which is very important, staying healthy in the field. So you know what? I'm going to put this, now what did they say this costs? I don't even remember. $4.99? Not bad. Nothing too fancy, but not bad. I'll put this in the like it pile. Let's move on to the Moonshine Making Guide for $7.99. This is the Moonshine Making Guide. This is what we got. Well, here's the Moonshine Making Guide for $7.99. This thing for $7.99 right away, okay, it's a pamphlet. I don't know if this needs to be $7.99. I think this is interesting. I don't know if this is what I'm going to want to carry around with me when I'm trying to survive. I guess this does have barter value, though, in a real shit hits the fan situation, right? The thing is, this is great, but without all the equipment, what is it besides a nice read when you're bored? So I'm going to put this in the don't like it pile. I mean, if I'm interested in moonshining, I'll probably get an actual book that tells me how to do it, not a quick guide. How good is your moonshine going to be based on just a quick guide, right? So I don't even know if I folded this up right, but this is going in the don't like it pile. I don't think it's very useful. Next up, Paracord Watch with Compass for $14.99. It includes a fire starter, an emergency whistle, integrated compass, 9-piece fishing kit, fire tinder, and 2 safety pins, precision quartz movement. So this is just a big old watch. It's got a weird camouflage compass on it. Like, I almost thought that was cloudy in there or something because of the markings on the compass. Let's take this little tab off and watch it go. Let's try to take this tab off and watch it go. I swear I'm trying to take this tab off to watch it go. Alright. just a simple analog clock. That's cool, because if you know how, you can use this clock to tell your direction. You don't even need the compass to do that. If your clock is accurate and you know what time it is, and you know where the sun is, I mean, look up, see where the sun is, you can use your clock to tell direction and stuff. The one thing about this is there is no adjusting this. So it either fits or it doesn't. I don't have my bracelet on today, and I just realized that. So it is a one-size-fits-all. Now, wrapped up in here, you can kind of see inside the 550 cord, you've got this big tube full of stuff. I guess it can come out with unraveling the 550 cord, which is good. I don't know how well you can get it back in there, so I am not going to take it apart. But over here, you've got your little ferro rod, you've got a whistle. That's about as good as the whistle's going to do for you. You've got a striker over here for the ferro rod for starting fires. We already talked about the compass. Nice big watch though, you know, like easy to see and everything. Does it have a light? I've not identified anything that these buttons do. As far as I can tell, they are just spring-loaded buttons. The other little dials on there are just printed on. They don't actually do anything. But, so, you're not getting a watch that does much for $14.99. I don't know. You know, I mean, you can get these Paracord survival kits for about that price. I mean, if you look at the price of just a basic watch and then a 550 survival kit, you know, the price isn't bad. I think I'm probably going to put this in the giveaway, though. I have a watch. I have all these other things. And I think somebody probably would think this is pretty nifty, hopefully, and would appreciate having this. For me, personally, I'm going to put it in the meh pile. Just because I can adjust it. Just because. I don't have to justify everything. Do I? Probably do. You know, I can't really figure out if I like what's in this whole setup without taking it apart, and I don't know if I can put it back together once I take it apart. So that's what's putting it in the mat. Next up, the Rampage Assisted Opening Pocket Knife for $12.99. This is the Red Shift Rampage. Ooh, Red Shift. Handcrafted in China. It's always handcrafted. Here's a bunch of specs on it. I think the only thing we're missing there would be weight. What does it say? What kind of steel? It says stain wash. It says stainless, so I'll have to look. I'm probably not going to find much better than that in the Bud K catalog or anything. Let's see. Ooh. You know, that's kind of cool, actually. The inlaid multicolored G10 on top of aluminum. I'm not saying anything about the quality of the knife. Little off center, just a little bit there. But the way that they did the handles is actually kind of nice. Very thin piece of G10, but it's nice. Is this bothering you guys yet? It's bothering me. So I already know it's assisted. Fit and finish doesn't look too bad. Not great, but not too bad. Now a little bit of gap here and there, but it's a $12.99 knife. That action's pretty good. Oh, this is going to piss me off. I'm not going to be able to... Nice strong spring. It's a solid looking Tanto too, and I like that little interesting swedge there. It's hard with my thumb all wrapped up, but I'm going to have to go lefty. So, pocket clip doesn't move. It is tip up, right hand only, and that's it. A little bit small, but not too bad. You get some grippiness with this jimping and with the G10 inlays right there. Mil 210. I don't know what that means in China, but still no steel marking. So it's some kind of mystery stainless. We'll go with 420, 440, something, you know, I don't know. Got flow through. It's got some weight to it though. I will have weighed and put a weight in by the time you guys see this already. Can't even really see where the liner meets up with the blade though. It's like buried in there. It's hard to tell. Not bad. I mean, honestly, not a bad shape and feel. Like I said, a little small. Love some jimping up there because, you know, well, I have big hands again, but, you know, because of the size of it, my thumb wants to rest kind of on the blade itself right there. So it would be nice to have that. Real solid flipping action, though. Real solid flipping action, man. Let's test out our blade. It's not too bad for one of these, you know, Bud K knives. Not great. Okay. It's right on par with Bud K knives. But, it, you know, there. See, there's always that one sweet spot if you get it. We could sharpen this thing up pretty nicely, though. Oh, that's hard. That's hard. Go right to the slice. Pull through just doesn't want to pull through. But if we slice, we got something there. So yeah, blade needs a little refining, but not too bad. Let's check out the lock. It's kind of hard to tell if it traveled or what, because it was so hard to see last time, but centering doesn't look too bad. Still works real well, still locks up nice and solid. So, got a little bit of blade play, honestly. But nothing that's gonna kill the usefulness of this guy. So, what do you think? Giveaway knife? Did you guys like to take this one home? I think this is a really nice looking knife, actually. Might not be the most practical, but a little blade maintenance, it'll be good to go. So how about giveaway? Put this one in the giveaway? Yeah? I'm going to put it in meh, just because it's got that little bit of blade play. And that's not cool. And it's mystery steel, we don't really know what it is. But not bad. Not great, not bad. So that wraps up our primary box, what used to be the basic box. Again, price $19.99. The August MSRP, $60.95. Let's move now into the Pro Box. So the Pro Box, remember, is everything that came in the primary, and now we're going to add some more. So the price for this would be $49.99 for the monthly subscription. They say the retail value here is $107.91. So this plus all this stuff. The Black Ronin Tanto for $19.99. Black Ronin. Well, that's right off the bat. We're just doing great. Yeah, United Cutlery is not the finest out there, so it doesn't want to stay in the scabbard at all. Very, very thin handle there. Not what I like. No siree Bob. Kind of Shobu style there. Interesting place to put a choil. Not sure why, but it's there. I guess we should check the edge out. Right. Okay. Well, there's a lot of work to do with this one. Yeah. A lot of work to do here. Let's get some cord. Let's see. I've got different parts of the blade to try out. Nope, but slicing, meh. A little bit more of a slice further down. Yeah, interesting. So, what would you do with this exactly? I'm not sure. Besides run around and play Ninja Gaiden. I mean, it's a pretty good chopping blade, sure, but what would you do with this? What would you guys do with this? Would you want to win this in the giveaway? The edge definitely needs some work. Yeah, it's got strength to chop, but in terms of a nice fine blade, and I mean, let's face it, if we're going to mimic a Japanese sword, it needs a really fine edge that can cut, and this just doesn't have it. So I'm tempted to put this in the don't like it pile because it's not a very good edge, it's not very practical, it doesn't stain its scabbard at all, which just has, I mean, yeah, you could strap it on there, but I mean, it's got the one big loop. So we're going to put this in don't like it right there. Next, we've got the, more Wise food. Wise, single entree for $7.99. Teriyaki rice. Okay, I'm going to put this in Matt right away. Wise is not the tastiest food. We've gotten Wise over and over and over in these boxes. Now, I recognize not everybody's gotten all the boxes. So yeah, they're going to repeat some items. I get it. I've gone back and forth with some people, and it's a valid point. But let me worry about my food. I will. You send me a box full of tools and cool stuff. I'll pack the food I want. It's just going in Matt. It's just Wise is not the best of the different food types out there, and I've talked about why I don't like this kind of food and what I like better than that. And, you know, if you want to talk about it more, we can. Leshy, I guess, flashlight lantern for $12.99. Ooh. It's by UCO. They have another lantern that's actually been pretty good. This looks very similar to it. Wonder if this comes with a battery or not. It's got a lot of instructions. So we've got on, off, low, high, and strobe. So we've got the basic on, off. And we've got low, strobe, 1, 2, strobe, 1, 2, strobe. So just like the larger version that came in, I think it was survival boxes actually. This opens, and this becomes kind of a lantern. Which, oh wow, on the screen it's doing that LED flashing thing. I hate that. So we'll just change modes there. That was not the strobe, that was just the LED flashing. So you'll see how it becomes a little lantern. That is a strobe. And that is low power with the LED flashing. That's not a strobe. Lantern to flashlight. And, you know, kind of a low powered light. But it's just, you know, for kind of small personal use. I like these things. These are actually pretty useful. I don't know if it is water resistant or anything like that. You can also use your shock cord here, I guess, if you want to attach it to something, like my finger, for example. It's hard to do with a big band-aided thumb. There we go. But you can use the shock cord there to attach it to stuff. I don't see anything in here about water resistance or shock resistance or anything like that, so be careful with it. But $12.99 I think is a bit expensive for something like this. I think half the price, but I still like it. These are really useful. The other one that we got, the boys use all the time in bed for reading and stuff like that. So this is going in the like it pile. I don't agree with the price. Here's some stats, by the way. Okay. And then the final item here in the Pro Box is Light My Fire Spork 2-pack for $5.99. Light My Fire, Sweden, they team up with Mora to make the Light My Fire knife, which is a Mora knife with a fire starter in it. These look exactly like the bamboo sporks that we got last month, except these are plastic. You got a little knife, you got a fork, you got a spoon. How much are these? $5.99. I think they could do better on the price. Definitely useful. I'm not thrilled with them though. In my box. Not thrilled with them in my box. Especially since just last month we got a box of 4, you know, for $9.99. And yeah, they weren't plastic, they were the bamboo ones, but I don't know. I think I'm going to put these in meh. Just because, I don't know, I think they could do better on an item than a couple of sporks, plastic sporks, you know? Actually put these back in the box. But that finishes us off for the Pro Box. So again, $49.99 a month with the August value at $107.91. And now that moves into the Elite. And we don't have a whole lot going on in the Elite. So again, the price for the Elite is $89.99 a month. The retail MSRP for the Elite box, so it includes these items, plus all this, $154.89, starting with the Voyager V2 Solar Charger Radio for $28.99. And here we go. We get these solar-powered, radios, and this is a solar charger radio, which I guess is a little bit different, but we get these weather radios very often in all these different boxes. So this one, so I guess, can we put oh, it's got, okay, rechargeable battery already in there. So that's cool, because this one will actually hold a charge. Oh, and it's already on flashlight mode. It wasn't even on off. Nifty. Oh. Makes an alarm. Has an alarm sound. Want to hear that again? Now, included here we have, so we can charge the batteries through the input USB charger as well. We've got an earphone jack, and then if you want to charge something via USB, here's the output. Solar panels for charging, and let's plug the battery in. So then finally, when we move the switch over to this little lightning bolt guy, we get a red strobe light on there. The bottom switch here, we move it over there, we can charge our USB devices. It's off, obviously. We can use the internal battery, and then it also has the provision to take AAA batteries. So lots of different ways to power this little guy. That's pretty cool. And then of course, using the radio, you've got FM, AM on your weather band. So lots of cool stuff. Originally I thought that $28 was going to be a little bit much for something like this, but this has a lot of different functions on it. So more so than the average one that you usually see in a box like this, I'm going to put this one in I like it. And then the very last item in the box, pocket snares for $17.99. So this could have come in the tracking box from Battle Box last month, or this month, the beginning of the month. So we've got the guide to animal tracks, how to set your snares, more stuff about setting snares, and then the actual snares themselves. I guess this is pretty good for setting traps and hunting. It's better than some of the other things they sent. I think it's better than the figure 4 trap set. I can't set this up right now and just wait for some animal to come in here. I think this is useful. Silent, always working in any weather. Pocket snare kit, stage 1. I like this. I don't know about the price. Maybe you guys can tell me if the price is good for it. I'll put this in like it for now. I think this is a good survival item to have. This might find its way into something else we're doing right now. But I guess that's it. So in the end, we got 2 items in the don't like it. 1, 2, 3, 4 in the meh, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in the like it pile. Not a bad mix. I definitely like this crossbow better than the one that Alpha Outpost sent for half the price. Anyway guys, what are your thoughts? What would you like to see in the giveaway? Would you put stuff in the same pile as I did? What did you like? What didn't you like? I'm going to play with Aiden with this crossbow for a while. We're going to have some good father-son time. So in the meantime, I hope you guys have fun discussing this stuff and are excited about the giveaway. You will have already seen the giveaway video, the first one at this point. Like I said, we're going to keep adding stuff to it until we get there. So you guys are all absolutely awesome. I appreciate every single one of you, and I'll be back again real soon.